If you are tired of missing out on treats because of that gluten sensitivity, Nakia Armstrong is here to help with a creamy, dreamy, gluten-free cannoli recipe. Welcome back to the show.
Hi.
It is so good to see you.
I love being back.
It's been a long time.
It's been a bit.
Have you been perfecting cannoli while you've been away?
That's all I've been doing, just for you. Just for you, all day, every day.
I knew it. And now you're sharing the recipe with our viewers.
I am.
You have talked on the show before about finding things to eat that still taste delicious, that don't have gluten. And it's not been easy in the past.
No, it is important that when you have celiac or any kind of gluten intolerance, that you're able to go out and eat and enjoy food, because everything that you used to love, you can't love anymore, like pizza and rolls and cannolis and things like that. You can't love them like you used to because they don't exist.
So you said, I'm going to figure it out.
Yes.
I'm going to figure out how to make these and make them taste good. Where do we get started with this?
Okay, so I'm not going to make the batter because that takes a little bit of time. And so you have your gluten-free flour. You can use like a Bob's Red Mill, or I use a Caputo's blend that I use. And I really like that. But you mix all those things together, powdered sugar, flour, and butter. And you mix those things up together and you end up with your dough. You can, in the dough, you can use either grape juice or wine. White wine works really well when making a cannoli dough.
All right.
And then I just let it chill. Then after you let it chill, you get it out and you start cutting it so that you can make these beautiful, I love these.
And does it need to be thin?
It has to be thin.
Okay.
It has to be super, super thin. I like it to be almost as thin as the paper because I love the crispness and the crunch.
Oh, then it gets crispier.
It gets crispier.
When you fry it.
When you fry it.
Okay, so what are these that you wrapped the dough around?
This is a cannoli. This is a cannoli tube.
Oh.
And I've seen people even use aluminum foil to wrap the dough around. But I use this because it goes into heat really quickly, comes right out.
And then they're all uniform size.
And they're all uniform size, and you don't have to worry about that.
Okay, so wrap it around this.
You wrap it around it, and then you cut it out to the size that you want.
Okay, looks just like this.
And this is about 4 inches, and it looks like just like that. And I put a little egg white on the end of it so that it'll stick. It
sticks, okay.
And I even let them sit just a little bit, just so that they would adhere. Because I don't know how to use this stove very well. I forgot how to turn it
on. Because it's finicky and you've not been on the show in a while.
It's been a little bit.
You forgot.
I forgot. So we're not going to do that part, but I have already cooked some for us.
Do you, like the whole thing goes into the oil?
The whole thing goes right into the oil.
The tube goes in there too?
Yes, and after you chill it, after it cools on the rack, it just slides right off.
So now I can just slide that right out of there?
Right off.
Perfect.
And so with cannoli, this is what I love about cannolis. You can have them sweet or you can have them savory.
I don't think I've had a savory cannoli.
So savory cannolis are awesome. And right now, this weekend would be a great weekend to try a savory cannoli with the football game and everything.
I mean, just who knows what you put in there, right?
Chicken bacon ranch.
Oh, that sounds amazing. All right, are you being sweet with us today?
I'm being sweet because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So what we have here, we have a chocolate pistachio nut cannoli. I also have just a mini chocolate chip cannoli. This one has cherry.
Nakia, they're beautiful.
Cannoli with a caramel drizzle on top.
So I feel like you didn't just get a spoon and put things in there. Like, no, how did you fill the cannoli?
Grab a cannoli. I'm gonna have you do it.
Got it.
Okay. And some people just try to fill it from one end and all the way. Don't do that. So take that pastry bag there.
This one or this one?
Take this one. This one is a little bit bigger and easier to. So you stick that in and then squeeze it towards the middle and then pull it out.
How far in? Right here?
Yep.
Squeeze toward the middle.
And pull out.
And pull out.
Boom. Flip it over.
You're such a great teacher. Look at that. Okay, then turn it the other way.
Turn it the other way.
Okay, turn it the other way. Go to the middle.
Middle.
Squeeze and pull out. Look at that.
Okay. And isn't that pretty? Isn't that
It is
lovely?
really pretty. And what did I just put in there?
You just put in a ricotta cheese cannoli filling, which is classical.
Not too sweet.
Not too sweet at all.
No, just light.
Just very light, and it's very fluffy, and you'll love it.
All right, what did you put on the ends?
So what you can do at the ends, you can dip it in some chocolate chips.
Okay.
These are chocolate chips here, or you can dip it in pistachio.
Should I just dip right in there?
Right in there.
Just like roll it on in?
Go.
Okay, and then I'll do the pistachio on this end?
Yes.
Because let's get crazy.
Yep. What I have done before is I like to do this, and then you just you have one ready. It's ready to go.
That's beautiful.
And so you can just take this. I like to actually dip it in chocolate.
Oh, I like your style.
Look at that.
And then should we let that dry first?
Then you'll let that dry.
Okay.
But I'm not going to do that.
And Nakia, everything is gluten-free?
Everything is gluten-free.
Everything we're doing here.
Everything is gluten-free.
Okay,
so
and then you just go to the center.
Go to the center.
Nakia, kind enough to share her recipe for gluten-free cannoli with all of you so you can make it for Valentine's Day. abc4.com/GTU. That one's just as gorgeous as the others she put together.
Try one?
It's beautiful. Will you drizzle the chocolate? Show everyone how to do that.
Oh, yes.
Gonna Eat That is her Instagram and her social media. It's all on our website, so go check it out and follow her for more gluten-free ideas. Look at like just the flick of the wrist with a little chocolate. Dina, she's upped her game since she's been in our kitchen. She's gotten fancy.
Oh, it is just so good to have Nakia back. We have missed